Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel. It is Friday and I promised you a little update on my stock of the day portfolio at the end of the week here. Now I have been selling a bit out. I haven't bought anything new in the stock of the day portfolio, but I thought I would also give you a quick tour around in the other portfolio, the quality momentum, the TPI plus, the value momentum and the value quality. And if you have followed me on my webinars in December, you know that we were explaining the rules for these different strategies. And to all our paying members in MyStockScanner, we also send out the different stocks that should be bought in the beginning of January. Most of the strategies are, at least the 4 of them, except the stock of the day. The other 4 are with rotation and reallocation the first trading day of each month. So we'll do that again here in February, and then soon there will be the portfolio mixer in the system so that you can go in there and do it all by yourself. Now let's start out with the stock of the day portfolio here, because if we just look in here, as you can see, I've sold 4 stocks, and 3 of them were with 2 of them were with small losses, 1 of them with a bit of a bigger loss. And then we sold the Jabal Circuit here at 6.7% positive. I should say these are the numbers as of yesterday, because we haven't updated. We do that here Friday night. So right now, if we look at the chart here, right now as of ending yesterday, the stock of the day portfolio was up 5.5% since we started it in you can see the first trade was the 8th of December, so that is roughly 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks, something like that now. So we've made 5.5%, and as far as I can tell, the portfolio is up something like 0.7%, something like that today so far. So that brings us above 6.1, 6.2%. But just looking at the numbers here, we can compare that to the S&P 500, around 3.5%. The Sharp, Sotino better, volatility a bit lower, and the max drawdown around 1.4%. Now 5 weeks is of course nothing to measure a performance of a portfolio, but this is a good start, and we can see the average score in the portfolio up here is actually fairly good, at least on quality and momentum. So let's have a look at the others, and I won't go into the different stocks in there because it's basically just a list of 15 or 20 stocks. But if we look at the quality momentum stock score strategy, we can see that the total return is that it is up 1%. We can see that the TPI plus portfolio is up 2.4%. The value momentum is up 2%, and then there is the value quality that is down 1.7%. And all of these are, of course, from the beginning of January. If we are looking at the overall S&P 500 in the same period, we can just take a look at quality momentum strategy here. We can see that in the same period, the overall S&P 500 as of yesterday again is up about 0.25%. It is up a bit today, so that is a bit higher. So S&P 500 for January is up somewhere between 0.25% and 0.5%. And looking at these, the quality momentum is beating it. Stock of the day, of course, is, but that is mostly on, you can see year to date, that is 3% so far here in January for the stock of the day. The TPI is beating it, and the value momentum is definitely beating it. The only one that is lagging a bit behind is the value quality. But as you know, if you followed our webinars, we are trying to construct a number of portfolios that don't correlate too much, meaning that we can have 4 or 5 portfolios mixed into one portfolio, maybe have 20% of our money in each portfolio. And then when one portfolio is down, like for instance the value quality here down minus 1.7%, then we have plenty of other portfolios making profits. That is how you're not only diversifying into different stocks in one portfolio, but you're actually also diversifying into different portfolio with different strategies, meaning that they can help each other when one is lagging a bit. If you watch the webinars, you also know that there are, of course, times when all of them have a drawdown. For instance, under the corona crisis or in the financial crisis and so on. And we are working on some portfolio strategies that could help in these special cases. However, in next week, we are planning a new webinar, so keep your eyes out for a new webinar on our, we'll put it out in the emails and on our Facebook groups and so on. And that will be both with a bit more details about the performance, but also, especially for those of you that are paying members, we will go through again the different rules. There have been a lot of questions about the rules and the different strategies, and we will go in depth with the rules again. Sometimes next week, we're just finding a date right now for it, and we'll let you know when it'll be, so we can get all your questions answered. I hope that is all and good and inspirational, and I wish you all a very good weekend, and take care of yourself and your money out there, and I'll speak to you again shortly. By the way, I'm planning on a market recap video tomorrow, so keep your eyes out for that, because there I'll give a little tour around in the different economies of the world and what I am thinking about the economic stability in United States and in the rest of the world, because that are two different cases. That's all for now. Enjoy your evening. Speak to you again shortly. Bye.